And I can confidently say that that year was one of the best years of my life. In 2008, I went as a missionary nurse to the Peruvian jungles. I went there with another nurse along with 6 other Peruvian missionaries, and we lived in a launch boat and traveled up and down tributaries of the Amazon. We did dental work, medical work, and health evangelism, and even had evangelistic series in the evenings. There's a couple of things that I'd like to share with you I took home with me. One, I learned that I didn't need very much to be happy. I realized when I was there, the people only had the clothes on their backs. They lived in mud-covered floors, and they were happy and didn't have everything I had. I wished I could have sent everything I had at home down there to give to the people. I had a girl one time say, "What a pretty shirt you have. Can I have it?" And I looked at my shirt and I thought, wow, I brought all the raggedy clothes I have, and here she's thinking my shirt is so nice. It just made me really think that things don't make you happy. Another thing that I learned was that these people had a lot of need that I could be of assistance to. The people there didn't have any access to dental care. They would come to us and want their teeth extracted, a lot of them, and we had to limit them to just 2 teeth. We said which teeth hurt the worst, and then we would remove those. A lot of people didn't have access to good medical care. I remember distinctly one day at our medical clinic, a lady coming in with a big mass on her elbow the size of a cantaloupe, and I think it was basal cell carcinoma. And my Spanish wasn't very good at that time, and I remember the Peruvian nurse letting her know that she had cancer and there was nothing he could do for her. I proceeded to clean the area and the ooze that was coming out and wrapping it with gauze in my heart, just praying that God would help that lady and that she would live through that. The third thing that I learned from my experience in Peru is that true joy comes from Christian service. Serving God and not thinking about yourself and thinking about others brings the greatest joy in your life. I still remember here 14 years later that one Sabbath we were kind of in a hole in the cliff hanging over the river, and I was just crouched there in the middle of the day singing Spanish Christian songs with the little girls and boys in the town, and they had so much fun and just loved it. I just realized at that time life was more than just the clothes I had, the styles, the new gadgets, the exciting events that we have going on or the places we get to go, but that it was about serving others and meeting their needs just like Christ did when he was here on earth. And it makes me think about the Great Commission in Matthew 28:19 through 20, where Jesus says to go. It's a command to all of us as Christians to go to wherever we are placed, to our homes, to our work, to our schools, and to share the good news of Jesus and his love and his soon return. I just want all of you to know that you don't have to go to a far land. You don't have to spend a whole year in a jungle. You can be a missionary right where you are. And that was my prayer 14 years ago when I was coming home on the plane. I told God, make me a missionary wherever I am. And so my challenge to you today is to pray that same prayer with me every day. Lord, make me a missionary wherever I am, whether it be at home or school or at work. And you will receive the joy that God wants us to take part in winning souls for him, and so that they can also be in heaven with us one day soon. My name is Linda Suhari, and this is my story.
I'm Pastor Tara Van Cross, and we're so glad that you've tuned into our Azure Hills Church YouTube channel. Please like and subscribe, and click on the bell so that you'll be notified every time we share new videos. We are so glad that you're here. Until next time, please know that we're praying for you as you continue to be a voice of hope.